Welcome to Direct U.S. Immigration's channel, where you get direct access to our most up-to-date immigration and global mobility space. I'm an immigration attorney with almost a decade's worth of experience, and today we're going to talk about a visa that allows businesses to open operations in the U.S. with the assistance of key personnel from their non-U.S. based company. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Maitreya Brown, and I'm a U.S. immigration attorney based in Washington, D.C. I'm also the principal attorney at Direct U.S. Immigration, where we work with clients in all 50 states and around the world. Before we start, click on the like and subscribe button to follow our Immigration Hub to get the latest immigration information that could be vital to your case. And also, be sure to stick around until the end to get a bonus tip on how much the gross revenue of a foreign entity should be. As you may know, the L-1 new office visa allows businesses to begin operations in the U.S. with the assistance of key personnel from a company based outside the U.S. It requires a related entity abroad and proof that the foreign national employee will be transferred and has worked as an executive, managerial, or in a specialized knowledge capacity. More specifically, L-1 non-immigrant visa classification applies to intercompany transferees who, within the 3 preceding years, have been employed abroad continuously for 1 year and who will be employed by a branch, parent, affiliate, or subsidiary of that same employer in the U.S. in a managerial, executive, or specialized knowledge capacity. The L-1 beneficiary employee may also include individuals coming to the United States to open or be employed in a new office in the United States. Now let's talk about the L-1 new office visa eligibility. So the foreign company or a multinational company must establish a new office in the U.S. The foreign national executives are being transferred to the U.S. to establish, develop, or manage a new office. They would also manage a major function or division of that new organization in the U.S. Foreign national managers are transferred to the U.S. to supervise the work of other supervisory, professional, or managerial employees, or manage an essential function, department, or subdivision. Or specialized knowledge employees of companies outside of the U.S. that have related U.S. branches, subsidiaries, affiliates, or joint venture partners. Now, specialized knowledge can include particular knowledge in products, research methods, and marketing techniques that could be infused into the U.S. office. Now, let's talk about these visa benefits. So you may legitimately come to the U.S. as an L-1 intracompany transferee to open a new office. You can freely travel in and out of the U.S. while on a valid L-1 visa. Your dependents can live with you in the U.S., and your spouse will automatically have work authorization to engage in employment. Now, let's talk about the requirements. Now, for an executive or a manager, there must be an appropriate physical premise to house the new office that has been secured. The employee has been employed for 1 continuous year in the preceding 3 years of filing the petition in an executive or managerial capacity for the qualifying foreign company, and that proposed U.S. employment involves executive or managerial authority over the new operation. And the petitioner has the financial ability to pay the beneficiary and commence business in the United States. Now, for the specialized knowledge employee, there are similarities. So, of course, there does need to be an appropriate physical premise to house the new office that has been secured. Now, the employee has to have been employed 1 full continuous year within the preceding 3 years of filing the petition in a specialized knowledge capacity for the qualifying foreign company that the proposed U.S. employment involves, basically injecting that specialized knowledge into the new operation. And the petitioner has the financial ability to pay the beneficiary and commence business in the U.S. Now let's talk about processing times. The L-1 visa processing time vary depending on the USCIS service center and the country from which the applicant applies, but it generally takes months. But it can be expedited to a decision in 15 days under premium processing. Now let's talk about the 1-year requirement. The business must demonstrate that it can support the beneficiary in the requisite managerial, executive, or specialized knowledge position within 1 year of approval. So USCIS will, when an extension is filed, closely scrutinize the petition to determine whether this has occurred and verify that the petitioner has followed through with the timetable and plans submitted with the original new office L-1 petition. While it is expected that a manager or executive is required to open a new business, will more actively be involved in day-to-day operations during the initial phases of the business. It must also be shown that the individual has the authority and plans to hire staff and has wide latitude in making decisions about the goals and management of the organization. As promised, here's some bonus information that you may not know about. For an L-1 visa application to be successful, the foreign company should have a gross revenue that appropriately supports the addition of a new office. Different industries vary, but a good amount to show is at least $500,000 for the most recent year. Now, it is very important to note that it is not a statutory requirement, and we've gotten L-1 new office cases approved with a much lower amount, but it is generally a good amount to show, as USCIS can raise a variety of issues when questioning information about the foreign entity. Now, if the revenue is too low, USCIS may examine whether the prospective L-1 visa beneficiary role was as a manager or executive. Now, despite this number, there are always exceptions with respect to different industries, and especially in different areas that have a lower standard of living where the new office will be opened. Last but not least, be sure to check the caption below this video. We've got questionnaires for different types of visas so that we can help you determine which visa is most appropriate for you. And if you're traveling soon, we also have a list of some of my travel favorites. I hope you found this video helpful. Subscribe if this content or information helps you in any way. Comment below if you want me to talk about something in specific, and share this resource widely because you never know who needs answers to these questions. Additionally, if you have any specific questions about this video as they pertain to your unique circumstances, please schedule a consultation with us, also at the link below, and I'll see you in the next video.